Each week I show you a different BC artifact. Sometimes it's stuff that I can bring into the studio or go to. This one is out in Ontario, so all I've got is the story, and it is quite the story. So this is a piece of the largest meteorite to ever touch down in Canada, which landed on a lake in BC back in the year 2000. Maybe we could use Conan O'Brien's "In the year the two," that thing in here. Arv, can you put that in? In the year 2000. In the year 2000, a massive fireball was spotted in the Yukon and in northwestern BC, which ended up being what is now called the Tagish Lake meteorite. Maybe it's Tagish Lake, I don't know how to pronounce it, because it landed on Tagish Lake. That's why they named it that. Thankfully, it was in January and the lake was frozen at the time, so they were able to collect more than 500 individual pieces of the thing. And this is one of them that ended up being studied by scientists. If you've ever seen the alien movie Prometheus, where they show a theory about how life may have developed on Earth and how humans ultimately came to be, that's what they did with this piece of rock. That is what they believe that they uncovered. And by they, I mean researchers at the Royal Ontario Museum and McMaster University. They found that this space rock was not only rich in sodium, but it also had a very high pH, whatever that means, but it would have made for the perfect conditions for amino acids to form and very well could have triggered the development of microbial life as we know it on this planet. But it wasn't triggered by this meteorite, no. This one landed in the year 2000. The triggering likely happened thanks to another meteorite that landed here a long time ago and came from a galaxy far, far away. A piece of the Tagish meteorite is on display at the Royal Ontario Museum if you're ever out that way, and this is me officially petitioning the Royal BC Museum to put a chunk of this thing on display. Let's do it. Let's tell more British Columbians this story. We're gonna go to break, but stick around because we've got horticulturalist Chris Chung with us next. She's gonna show us something incredibly stinky that fell from the sky.